All right, everybody, we're back ranking every single randomizer possible on SotNRando.net. The next one that we're going to be playing looks like it's going to be Adventure. Nice. So our goal is we're going to play through all 36 presets eventually and then rank them all on a tier list. Next up is Adventure. Let's get into it. All right, it was an adventure, haha, to get this working, but now let's play the game. Doing an adventure randomizer. A lot more checks on this one. 90 total checks. A lot of them are equipment locations. So this is going to be a little bit of a lengthier randomizer. If you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Let me know how you think about my opinions about this tier list. Am I crazy? Am I wild? Am I wacky? Am I stupid for my opinions? Or am I based and epic? There's only one way to let me know, and that's in the comment section. Or joining the live stream, I guess. But yeah, we haven't played Adventure in a little while. At least not like critically or seriously, I feel like. Dude, where are my damage stacks? Hello? He's got half his goddamn health left. Holy. Join us, Post Joel. If you've never posted a spinning fish emote in a chat room before, you gotta try it. You gotta try joining twitch.tv/Dragon. Look, see? The spinning fish goes crazy. Whoa, there's so many of them. You disabled the damage stacks? No. That's gonna be the next randomizer update, auto damage stacks. Or it's just gonna remove prologue altogether. Okay, we got shield rod, we got skull shield. If I remember correctly, Adventure does have the item randomization on. Or the item stat randomization, I mean. So I have no clue how much... I think that might be why I'm doing extra damage. I might have something equipped that gives me extra damage. Yeah, because that's not what an attack potion is supposed to look like, so... Removing prologue and randos would be nice. I am of the belief that you shouldn't do that, but... if it happened, I wouldn't be that mad. This is increases overall strength. Okay, so Ring of Arcana is that. This is something that I've wanted, immune to curses. Okay. So Shield Rod is like vanilla looking. I wanted to get better at the item randomization presets by looking at my items before death takes them away, so that way I know what they are in the seed. Make sure more people are bad at prologue. I think the number of people who start playing the randomizer and then move on to playing the actual game for speedruns does exist. It does exist, but it's very low. So for those people, it wouldn't even be like a problem or part of a consideration at all. They'd be like, eh, who cares? Like, I'm not going to play the game anyway, so that's a lot of damage. And +5 defense, sure. I think understanding that the randomizer is like a completely separate entity compared to Symphony of the Night speedrunning, just is a thing, you know? As much as I would love for more people to play the actual game, we unfortunately live in a time where accessibility for the game itself is kind of both in its best state and its worst state. Especially as speedrunning as a whole is somewhat of a mixed bag when it comes to emulator acceptability and stuff like that. So I don't know. If we just had SotN on PC and it's the Xbox Live Arcade version, none of this would be a problem, man. Cloth Cape? I'll go back for it. Thank you for reminding me. I'm too busy ranting about SotN again. I've been doing a lot of research on XBLA stuff. And honestly, it's just flooding my brain. I'm trying to make a video discussing the Xbox Live store closure and stuff and how it affects SotN. But, yo, what up, Marathon Man? Great to meet you at GDQ. Thank you for the good luck. I can't say the name of that emulator in chat. No, it's banned. It's banned for a reason. Why can't I use EPSXE in my speedrun? It's the emulator I have downloaded on my phone. You guys are being mean to me. Damn, that curry looking delicious. Ow. No, but for real, like, a PC port of SotN needs to happen so fucking bad, man. Like, we're in such a... Did I ever get in touch with Frank from Digital Eclipse? No, but I do... Not that it would help our cause at all, necessarily. Because I don't think it's up to him whether or not the game gets released. It's up to Konami, but... I do need to go and find that tweet interaction for the video, I think. Okay, nothing here. But that tweet interaction basically stating, like, yeah, we could port it, like, tomorrow if we wanted to. If I remember correctly, that's how the interaction went. I'm like, man. I need to start banning RetroArch from this chat as well. RetroArch is, like, number 2 on the list of emulators that I do not respect. Wait, I got a thrust sword. That's kind of huge. Thank God for the tracker. I've never heard of Lunchbox in my life. That's a fucking emulator? There's some goofy stuff.
Tribute. You steal men's souls.
Yo, Sephiroth. Thank you for the prime. Did we... I don't think I never downloaded Xenia, and I don't know if there's like any newer versions of that emulator out. I don't think so, right? Or at the very least, the newer versions don't necessarily change the SotN compatibility and accuracy. But we haven't looked in a few years. Yeah, last time we tried, it was like the game is in a okay-ish spot. The audio is fucked up, and it runs at like 61 FPS, which obviously is a problem. But, like, it was playable. Like, the game could be played. I don't know. We might get to a point maybe where that's how we get more people playing the game is through the 360 emulator. See ya, Mendo. Good night. We need an emulator tier list? Look. Folks, they asked me to make another tier list. I said I didn't want to. But the people need tier lists. They need their opinions fed to them on a silver spoon. Yeah, that plus decomp would go a long way for sure. Which is frustrating, but you know. What are we going to do about it? Look at all those dots. So many dots. Did I not check the... I didn't check that item? I'm stupid. Okay, here's my plan. We're gonna check everything in the Coliseum that we can check. Then... Jesus Christ. I had something stuck in my throat. I had some cashews earlier, and I think a piece of cashew was stuck in the back of my throat. Then we're going to go back and grab the... Ruh-roh. Okay, we're not going that way. God damn it, I fell! Dude, everything's doing 10 billion damage. Make it stop. Tier list for best material for spoons. I ran the game on emulator not that long ago. On 360 emulator? I should ask him about how he set it up. Because I never downloaded Xenia when they were doing tests for it back in the day. This was like 2 years ago, I think. Last time I was aware of any of the tests we tried to do. It's very simple. I guess my thing is I never found the file that I need to play the game. He had to use a specific branch. Kingstone? What is that? Sellable? Like, I mean, I guess. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We spent way too much time in Coliseum, which sucks for us, but whatever. We already did this shortcut, so I think we just leave. I'm down to kill these guys for the experience. Ooh, Mojo Mail could be good. Defense goes up with damage taken? Sure, good enough. Sword of what now? I'll combat dagger these guys. There we go. Yeah, I mean, SotN works on emulator for 360, kind of. That's at least known. How well it works is up in the air. At least from my perspective. If the 360 emulator works and doesn't, like, ask too many resources of the person using the emulator, that'd be great, honestly. I think that'd be ideal. We could start getting fucking emulator runs on the leaderboard and shit. YouTube Rod is real. I tried to rewind the stream with my arrow keys. I do that too sometimes. Yeah, last time we tried, it was the frame rate that was the major issue. There were some sound bugs as well, but like, who cares about sound bugs in a speedrun? You know what I mean? Like, it's not ideal, but it's not like a game breaker. Because there are people that are so fucking good at this game, but like, buying a goddamn Xbox 360 is, you know, that's a tough ask. Even worse than buying a 360 is buying 360 controllers that still work. Like, that in and of itself is a fucking big problem. Like, I've only got 2 right now that work. And I had people send those into my P.O. box. Like, I can't imagine trying to, like, go through eBay, find all the listings, overpay for a 360 controller just to get it sent to you just for it to suck ass. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds miserable. So, SotN's not in the best spot when it comes to best ways to play it right now. At least for speedrunners. If I bought 360, I wouldn't be able to get the game. Yeah, I need to figure out which regions currently are locked out of the game. Because according to Xbox, the Xbox website, granted I'm visiting from Xbox, the US website, I've been told that the game will still be available on 360s even after the store closure. You have to download the game, or sorry, you have to buy the game on the website, then link your 360 Xbox Live account to the website to share like credentials essentially, and then you can go to your previous like download history on your 360 and it should be there. You think 360 controllers are rare? Imagine the OG Xbox. Yeah, I imagine those are also tough to find. The issue with 360 controllers is that most of them are not in great shape, and finding wired ones specifically, because most of the generation they were selling wireless controllers, and wireless controllers are just suboptimal. The only hope we have is SotN decomp, 360 emulation in a good spot, and the 1 in 46 billion chance that Konami's like, hey, we're going to release the game, and it's going to be good, and it's going to be on PCs. Let's go. But that'll never happen. They don't let you switch regions anymore? That sucks, man. No, I do not want a built-in randomizer option from Konami. No, we'll make it ourselves. It's fine. So we got some sellables. We're going to the library. Things are looking okay. From my understanding, you cannot turn a wireless controller into a wired controller. There might be a way to do it, but I don't know how. Nice cape, nerd. Jewel of Open start. Okay, adventure. You're not looking too hot right now. Adventure mode. What are we doing here? The adventure randomizer looking kind of sus. I don't know. I don't think we're sitting in the... It'll end up in the S tier, and the S stands for sus. Yeah, like you can make it plugged into your Xbox such that like it has power, but it doesn't actually send a signal through that USB connection. Which means that you can't like plug it into your computer to use as a wired controller. Son of a bitch. Mystic pendant. Any good? Another sellable? I mean, we're going to the shop, so. I wish I could send you my wireless controller. It's the God 360 pad. Man, if only. Well, my issue is I very rarely play on my Xbox nowadays. So it's like, yeah, it would be nice to have a wireless controller for that, specifically for my Xbox, but like, I only ever like boot up my Xbox to take it to GDQ to do a marathon run at this point. Like, there's very few Xbox world records that I'm interested in breaking nowadays. Maybe if I want to boot up a Richter run for fun, I guess. But I don't think I have it in me to be a Richter world record speedrunner, you know what I mean? I think if I wanted to do that, I should have done that like 5 years ago. Like, I should have dedicated time to it like forever ago before the randomizer came out. I don't trust any sort of thing that makes my controller plug into PC. God damn it. We need multiple of these guys if I want to try that skip, so I'm going to leave that alone for now. Richter reverse boss order is not possible because you can't skip certain bosses with Richter.
I'm interested in
Ghost
this.
card. Ugh. The seat is looking really not fun. Harper with 60 attack. That's not bad. That might be my purchase here if I don't find anything better. Unholy Dark Shield is also kind of nice. Well, that's a Varda, but we can't afford it. So I think for now we just buy the Harper.
Farewell for now.
No, the controllers are not backwards compatible. The last console that did like backwards compatible controllers was like the Wii U, I think. I think I need all three of them together just to increase my odds of doing this. I'm going to try this a couple of times, I think. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I thought. I know there's a setup, but like, fuck a setup. You know what I'm saying? Just be goated with the sauce. Maybe I should have bought a shield. I don't know. It was fire shield too. I'm gonna go buy a shield. I should have done that. Yes, DualShock 2s can be used on PlayStation 1s. That is correct.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Where's the shield?
In this.
Farewell for...
But yeah, we don't live in the world of backwards compatibility anymore. We live in the world of how do we milk as much value out of the consumer as possible. This bubble will never pop. Let's fucking go into, oh shit. We're seeing a recession. Quick, fire everybody. So that way CEOs can maintain their fucking insane end-of-year gift packages. Have I already run the Saturn version? I do not want to... I forgot to check. I don't want to buy another console that is specifically only used for playing SotN, which is why I don't own a Sega Saturn, so I'm not going to buy the Sega Saturn. Also, in order to play the Sega Saturn version officially, you need to buy the game, which costs like $400. So no, I'm good. I guess you could do like what is it called? Optical drive emulation, ODE, or burn the disc or whatever. But those don't run at the same rate as the original discs. So. Which is unfortunate. Do these sell? Yes, but they're garnets. Okay. So, like, there's many reasons why I've only ever emulated the Saturn version, and I've never played on an actual Saturn console. That's why all Saturns are loadless now. Yeah. Well, not all categories are loadless. But all of the important ones are loadless. Maria is loadless, specifically. Any Saturn category that is not a Maria category is not a real category, essentially. So, like, Saturn categories have to be loadless for them to be, like, fair or interesting, so... Are Saturns region locked? Yes, but getting around the region lock is trivial, if I remember correctly. Like, PS1s are also region locked, but, like, it's incredibly easy to get a Japanese game running on a English PS1. Do you remember the abomination of a controller ROM used? For Saturn? I'm not remembering now. Region locking is the dumbest shit. I agree. At least back in the day, there was some level of, oh, good, oh boy. Time to look for a stopwatch. I guess it's technically not time to look for a stopwatch yet, but we're getting there. Well, the reason why region locking also made sense, at least for North America versus PAL, is that they used a different frame rate for their games. So that made sense. Like, okay, we don't want people buying a PAL game, trying to run it on their NTSC PlayStation and being like, hey, why are the colors all fucked up? Hey! Yeah, there's no excuse for NTSC-J and NTSC-U not being compatible with each other. Like North America and Japan essentially use the same exact games just with different languages. But they like coded them differently such that they were region locked, but whatever. Oh shit! I'll take it. I'll take a snorkel. It's a dumb thing to have existed in general. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, region locking isn't really a thing anymore that much, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think consoles region lock much anymore, but... Ow. A buddy of mine is in Japan right now, and he was showing me a bunch of, like, pictures from, like, game stores of, like, really cheap Japanese, like, retro electronics and shit, and I'm just like, man, I want that so bad. And then I'm like, well, yes, but also it would be region locked, so, like, you know. Like, N64 region locking, you have to literally switch the backs out on your cartridges, which is funny. What was this again? This is a food item? Potion? Yeah, I don't need that. What do? Like, legitimately. We're in the worst of all worlds. The awful world of terrible 50-50s. Yeah, adventure with fucking first relic progression being Jewel of Open kind of sucks ass. Loot boxes are separate. Well, that's because of, like, regional differences in laws. Like, what is legally allowed to be in a video game. I bet Japan can get you some cool posters of Akuma backshots or Akuma backshots. I was like, you said the same thing twice, and then I realized you meant two different. Oh. Yeah. No, you didn't. That wasn't a mistake. I understand now. You don't understand. Akuma is my favorite character. Can I get pictures of Akuma backshots, please? And then they're like, which one? And you're like, yes. What was that? Looked like a fist weapon or a garnet or something. I couldn't tell. Streamer, please explain the joke. See, because Akuma, when he does his victory pose, he points his back to the camera, and then it shows his on his gi, like the symbol for, I believe, demon. And backshots also refers to. You know what? You might as well Google that one. It's an economic term similar to inflation. So just type in backshots inflation, and it'll give you the economics of the situation. Oh, it's heaven, actually? I didn't realize it was heaven. I thought it was demon. Well, Akuma, doesn't it literally translate to, or Goki, I should say. His Japanese name is literally just demon. Oh, thank God for gravity boots. All right, we're fucking chilling. They both do. I guess I don't understand why there would be a difference, but you know. You know, as in Demon Castle Dracula? Akumojo. Oh! I never thought about it that. Yeah, you're right. Castlevania literally translates to Demon Castle.
And make them your slaves.
Beyondre, thank you very much for the 16 months. Akumojo. Ah, yes. My Japanese is dog shit because I've never stopped to actually try and learn it. Maybe one day. It would help me a lot when we're doing the dumpster diving of all of the shitty Japanese PlayStation games we do at every GDQ. Because oftentimes we're just like sitting there trying to figure out how to get to multiplayer in a game that nobody has played before in the United States ever. Nothing. Give me my shield back. No, the Bible's not strong enough. Christians thinking the Bible is the strongest thing ever. Just show them this clip, and they're like, "Oh no, no, you don't understand." Can you hit the fucking candle? I really don't like subs. Yeah, honestly, I think part of the reason why I am pretty anime agnostic is because I'm really just not good at reading subtitles in general. My reading comprehension is already spotty at best as a dyslexic main. So being forced to read something quickly and then also enjoy like the artwork and like understand like the context of what's going on is genuinely quite difficult for me. I've never put 2 and 2 together, but I think that might be why I just don't watch anime. What am I gonna do? Listen to the dub? I would never. Although I did enjoy a lot of dubbed anime back in the day because I didn't have an option. There were no choices. If you wanted to watch anime in the US, you either imported it yourself with no subtitles or you waited for the dub. People shitting on dubs is weird. I understand preferring non-dubbed anime, specifically because if they change the script and context and stuff, but we probably live in a world, especially nowadays, where dubs are fine. The quality of dubs from like the 90s is very hit or miss. Yeah, they're translated either way. That is correct. But I guess you're just trying to minimize the amount of distance from the original piece, I guess. I didn't watch Brotherhood for a very long time, specifically because of the dub. Because I thought Alphonse's voice actor was really annoying, but then I got over it. But also, I was introduced to the original Toonami run of Full Metal Alchemist, which, you know, is like a completely different fucking show / story. So I have seen Akira a long time ago. I saw it and it was dubbed. And Ghost in the Shell, I don't think I ever watched it in full because it would play all the fucking time on Adult Swim over here. And then I just would fall asleep to it because it was too late because I was a literal child. Also, I didn't have the cultural context to understand or appreciate the show. I should go back and watch it now, though. I say show, but I know it's a movie. I just said show because I'm stupid. You know the randomizer's good when we're not talking about the game at all. And we've been playing for over half an hour. Yeah, that's how you know this shit is peak. I'm gonna have to go back to the library at some point, but I just don't want to do it right now. I mean, I'm gonna have to put it back on later, but whatever. At the very least, we have out of logic flight, which should help speed some things up, minimize the amount of backtracking. It's mind-blowing that no one has raced this since 2022. Yeah, I wonder why. Dude, nothing? Nunchaku? That might be good. I mean, Adventure is fine if you just want to play the game for 2 hours. Like, if you have 2 hours to fill and you just need to be playing SotN the whole time, Adventure is your go-to, man. Bro, Bibles, go! Protect me! Jesus will protect me! Jesus! Jesus! Can't even kill a flea rider! This is your god? Bruh. I forgot about this check. Thank God for the tracker. Oh, never mind. I should have skipped it. Where the fuck do I go? I guess Alchemy Lab revisit? Yeah, I'll do Alchemy Lab revisit. Adventure mode just be eating up all the relics. Num 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 num. Miso soup. I'm so soup as well. Chat, you ever just realize that you are very much soup? Also, miso is fucking delicious. Miso horny? Well, you could take care of that on your own. Gooners are not welcome here in the Dragon Blitz chat room. I'm sorry. I'm very open-minded to many groups, many types of individuals. Gooners? Wrong stream. Asmongold is at the top of the feed. You can go there. You can be with your people. I love miso soup as well, man. People who say tofu is flavorless are fucking stupid. Dragoon Blitz. That's my fifth character in the pantheon of alternate Dragon Blitzes. Is Dragoon Blitz, and he's constantly just gooning. But I'm pretty sure if I was ever a kick streamer, that's what I would do. That's my kick alter ego. Fried tofu is cheating? It kind of is, yeah. Fried tofu goes crazy. You know, actually, I still need a goddamn stopwatch. Fuck, I should have been breaking those candles. I forgot about the stopwatch. Legend of Dragoon Blitz. You guys aren't ready for that legend, all right? let's go. All right, this was the right decision though. Beep, 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 beep. I should redo my music tier list now that I've listened to the music for this game an extra 6,000 hours since the last time I made one. Beep, beep, beep. Wowzers! Fire of Bet! Wait, I forgot that Demon card is, like, in Logic. And we skipped a familiar card in Entrance. I'm gonna have to go back for that. I'm just now making that realization, because I'm like, imagine a world where Fire of Bat is required for progression, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Demon card is required for progression. I guess we'll go do that right now. Yeah, we'll go do that right now. Full DB acapella album. If we hit 10,000 Twitch subs, I will produce that myself. And it'll take like 10 years, but I'll do it. No. God damn it. Impervious to evil attacks. Well, I don't like evil. Increases strength overall. Thank you. Yeah, I'll produce it. I just won't release it. It'll just be for my own private listening collection. I guess I don't have to go to Entrance yet until I go back into the mines. Which I do have the mines warp. Hello? What up, Rabu? Nothing. I guess we'll do the... Probably the Aurochs checks, just to open the shortcut. Then we can do the chapel checks. No transformation sucks, but... Well, I mean, I have the... I'm gonna do it. I'm stupid. I'll do it. I'll do an out-of-logic check because I'm stupid. And we do still need to do, just fucking die. I still need to do, chapel. The library. So, we'll get there. Come on. There we go. What is his lapis? Plus 15 strength? Sure. I'll take the extra damage. I kind of want to keep the stopwatch, especially for second castle, so. You want to know the worst part about adventure mode? Is like, I'm like maybe a third of the way through the seed, and I need to pee right now. That's a problem. Plus, also, you just do a bunch of checks, and they're all just so disappointing. Y'all talking about Final Fantasy 14? Because I have no clue. I assume you guys are if you're talking about Dragoons still. Yeah? Okay. I have enough osmosis of that game through my roommate. But I've never really played myself. I'm so sorry. I own a game with Dragoons in it. I know, I know. Go pee. Okay, I'm gonna go pee and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Oh god, I don't have a shield. Okay. Don't ask DV Daily where he was on January 6th. This year? I think he was streaming, actually. I remember we made some January 6th jokes on January 6th, I'm pretty sure. I remember streaming. It's my alibi. Also, thank God I can stop using the thrust sword to fly around. We got Leapstone, finally in Logic Flight. Chat, you are my alibi, right? Dude, I wish Twitch had logs dating all the way back. Because I don't remember if I was actually streaming on the January 6th. There's a non-zero chance I was, but I don't remember. Obviously. I don't think so. Well, we can just assume, right? You guys would, like, if, for example, if the FBI showed up and, like, needed an alibi, you guys would vouch, right? Yeah, he was probably streaming. Right? Chat, please. I'm asking for a favor here. I think there were races. If there's race data from January 6th, we were racing every day back then. So there probably is a January 6th race that happened. We should go through the Discord and figure it out, actually. I kind of want to know. We'll do that after the seed. Yeah, any sword that has a thrust ability gives you the ability to chain chain gravity jumps, which is why it's on the tracker. I killed those nerds. Let's get out of here.
Tribute.
Doc! Think of it, the 41 months. Jeez. That's almost like 2 years or something. I'm pretty sure that's more than 2 years. Dude, my sinuses have been so messed up lately. Ugh. I think Florida's going through like a crazy pollen explosion. And it's not good. Not good. All right, let's go check to see if the familiar card was... Because I think this is the only familiar card we've skipped. I hope it's the only familiar card we skipped. Because it's the only one I remember skipping. Oh, damn it. Okay. We're chilling. Okay. Now we're going back to the caverns. We can do those checks, and then we'll finish up with the... What's it called? The other checks? Yeah, we'll finish up with the library last, and then we'll go second castle, hopefully, by then. I mean, we don't know what we're going to do because we're missing progression, but... Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Adventure is going to rate incredibly highly on the tier list so far. Maybe I got the worst seed ever, but that's the risk you take. Being a randomizer, sometimes the seeds suck ass, and then people's opinions of you are bad because of it. You should have thought about that before having the potential to be terrible, Adventure Randomizer, if you wanted a good spot on my tier list. God damn it. Well, there was nothing in... Well... Scimitar, Ring of Ares. Let's take a look at these weapons. 79, poorly made sword. Sword forged by elves, slightly better. Jewel Knuckle. Strong versus holy and does like no damage. Yucky. Increases item appearances. I'm good. Adventure is not what you want to play. Did you rig this seed, Crazy, to be terrible? You wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't rig the seed to make me have a bad time, would you? On the bright side, the ad revenue on this Dragon Blitz Daily video gonna go crazy. Hey, subscribe, please. Dragon Blitz Daily subs. Let me know if you've made it nearly an hour into this video. That's probably like 2 hours long. Probably longer, because we have 0 Vlad relics. It also takes ages to generate. True. Yeah, there's like a lot of things going against this randomizer preset right now. I generated 20 seeds in 9 minutes and sent you the worst one. No! You're evil! Mods, tickle this guy. Alucard shield. What up, Gaboon? Welcome, welcome. Dude. Leave me alone. Ow! I just got punched by a guy with a horse head. Oh, I didn't check that? I didn't realize that was a check. That shit is just silver ring. You even had the silver ring sprite and everything. All right, I'll check it on the way out. Yeah, not even giving me a Vlad relic. What a horrible father. Now, son, I know you're going to take a nap for 200 years. Here's a Vlad relic to remember me by. Thanks, Dad. JK, it took 9 minutes to generate this one. No, I figured. I think we're just getting owned. Because the randomizer do be owning. I knew it was bound to happen during this tier list project that we would get like really bad seeds. And who knows? Maybe there are adventure seeds that don't suck ass. It's possible, theoretically. 32 months in a row, Shadowlancer.
And make them your slaves.
Happy to see you back from SGDQ. Awesome run you did there. Dude, SGDQ was so much fun. It was so cool. Like, going to those events is incredibly stressful. Like, being prepared to do as much as I did for the event was incredibly stressful. Organizing an entire tournament, prepping for the hardest Symphony of the Night category that had the potential to go, like, way overestimate and also make me look like an idiot and also, like, be a bad showcase for the marathon. Like, there's so many things that could have went wrong, which really stressed me out about the event. And then it all went so incredibly well. The only thing I was disappointed in was my own performance in the Evil Zone tournament, which ended up being a good thing because I was able to couch the entire finals, where if I was in finals, then I'd have to find somebody to replace me as a commentator. And honestly, I don't think anybody else would have been a better fit for that role for commentary. I think other people could have done commentary well, but I think I was the best fit for that job, So I think it made for the best broadcast performance possible, which ultimately is more important than my own ego of me, like, getting top 2 or possibly even winning the tournament. Because, like, who cares at that point? Oh, thank God we came back for glasses. Okay. Very important. Because now we know that everything else left in the first castle is kind of just bonus. So, like, we could skip a few things if we wanted to. Maybe I will. What's the complexity again? Complexity 9? Yeah, we're going to the fucking second castle. 100%. Yeah, we're going to the second castle for sure. We're skipping everything else. We skip up. How do you determine which enemies fully stopwatch? Trial and error? Pretty much. I don't even remember which enemies fully stopwatch, to be honest, because it's such a thing that rarely ever comes up. So. But yeah, I know not everybody is super into Evil Zone as a video game, obviously, because like very few people know what it is or like care about it. But the fact that I was able to get a crowd full of people who weren't there for Evil Zone, I'm not deluded. I know that they were waiting for the Mario relay that happened right afterwards. But if I was able to introduce those people to Evil Zone and get them interested and care about it enough that they did a fucking standing ovation at the end, like, clearly the game is compelling in and of itself if you can get people to sit down and actually watch it. Do Judgment next year? Maybe. Judgment actually has some sick tech, though. And I'd have to learn it, but, you know. At AGDQ, at the very least, we have a plan to do PlayStation Mystery Tournament. Very much lifted from the mystery tournaments of Combo Breaker. Like that style of mystery tournament. We're just not doing only fighting games. We're doing... Well, I mean, they don't do only fighting games, but... We're in the process of making a list of compatible PlayStation games to showcase for the mystery tournament, and we're going to try and submit that and have the finals be on stream. But for mystery tournament, none of us are entering. So all of me, Caveman, Kane, and Joester, I'm pretty sure all four of us are just going to TO, organize, and commentate and leave the... Finally, a Vlad Relic. Leave the competition to everybody else that shows up, especially because the mystery tournaments get way more entrants generally than Evil Zone does, because it's a lot easier to ask people like, hey, do you like mystery versus video games, like mystery multiplayer video games? If yes, just show up and have some fun. So it's like an easier sell for most people. Have you seen one of Bobby's top clips? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Please be a library card. Yes! All right, we're actually kind of vibing now. Did I get the warp? I didn't get the warp! But going left side kind of fucking sucks. I'll go right side, I think. Hogs of War? Dude, Hogs of War sucks ass. What do you mean? If I'm remembering it correctly. Also, Hogs of War is like incredibly racist. Like that shit's like even racist for 90s video gaming standards. I'm pretty sure you can play as like literal Nazis and they're like camped up, quirked up versions of Nazis in that game. I might be thinking of a different game, but if it's the one where you're playing as pigs and you're basically doing Worms, Armageddon, shit, I'm pretty sure that game has some really fucked up shit in it. Look, very few people on the planet know the PlayStation 1 bullshit library as much as I do. I might be misremembering, but I remember at a GDQ, we booted up Hogs of War, and then we were like, dude, that pig literally has a Hitler mustache and is like doing Nazi salutes. We can't put this on stream. Like there's 0% chance we get away with this shit. We can't even be like, guys, it was the 90s. Things were different back then. No, dude. Oh, fuck me. Wait, what? Yeah! I said what I said. Like, that shit was like... I guess you could argue, like, edgy humor, but, like, nah. Tetris Spirit's not worth versus Medusa, huh? Oh, Black Panthers don't care about stopwatch. That's good to know. I mean, balloon pods stand still, so it doesn't really matter for them. Have I ever noticed Medusa's ass while playing Symphony of the Night? No, never, actually, now that I think about it. I'm actually blind to all anatomical aspects of people, so. So I was completely unaware. I don't even know what a butt looks like, to be honest. Like, some people are face blind where they can't, like, tell people's faces apart. I'm ass blind. Like, I don't even know what an ass looks like. Can I get a transformation? God. Can you help me out a little bit? Transformation would be nice. Choom. Choom. Bow. Bow. This song kind of rough, right? Do I just get the warp and go back, maybe with like a save split or something? Maybe I save split now. Get the warp and then library card. Hop Sheep Run, I think it's called, is the one with the coyote from Looney Tunes. I know which game you're talking about. I don't think it's called that, though. What is it called? Because it's not actually the coyote from Looney Tunes. It's a different character that has the same exact character design, but slightly different colors. And it's a different Looney Tunes character, because it doesn't go after the Roadrunner. It goes after the fucking sheep or whatever. Have I finished Elden Ring DLC? No. Maybe we finish it today on stream. We've only been streaming for like 4 hours, and we've only gone through 2 randomizers. Jesus fucking Christ. Do I have multiple library cards? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's the shiny variant of Wile E. Coyote. I don't know. If you guys are interested in, like, jank PS1 games and information about them, may I recommend a one Sean Shanson? Probably the premier PlayStation 1 bullshittery YouTube channel out there. Just released a 6.5 hour long video discussing every Capcom video game on the PlayStation 1. That video came out the day I was flying back from GDQ, and I was so happy to see that shit in my sub box. I was like, oh my god, a 6 hour long PlayStation video about Capcom video games? Sean Shanson. If someone can link it in chat, I'd be down for that. Dude deserves it. If I could use my platform to get people to watch Sean Shanson videos, I'd be fucking down. Sean is spelled S-E-A-N, I believe. But yeah, if you're watching this and you care about PlayStation bullshittery, and you want 6.5 hours of Capcom PlayStation 1 goodness, go for it. If I wasn't doing like speedrunning content, that's the kind of content I would want to be doing. Finding random bullshit that I'm interested in and then like explaining it in detail in YouTube video essay form. This, if it's a 6.5 hour video, yeah, that's the one. Look at every Capcom PS1 game. I watched that video, I downloaded it, and then watched it on the plane. And, like, that flight flew by. It was great. I guess I can check Succubus real quick. But yeah, his channel has all sorts of great stuff on it. That's just, like, the most recent, like, very large project. Dude, those projects, I can't even imagine making a 6.5 hour long video like that where you have to be like, you know, in tune with all of the not getting anything wrong and shit. Like, oh man. My Plague music video, then I watched the movie, then I watched RE7 playthrough, then I played RE1. Honestly, watching his video is what made me think to myself, man, I really need to play the fucking original RE games. Like, there's no reason for me not to. Like, I know I'm gonna like them. And, like, watching his little, like, brief summary of the games and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I know I'm gonna like these games. I should play those. Am I talking about Action Button? I have no clue who that is. I maybe have watched a video or two of them, but I don't know them by name. I'm willing to shill Sean Johnson all day of the week because he's doing literally, like, in my eyes, God's work. Opening the world's eyes to the beauty of the PlayStation 1 library, one video at a time, is, like, literally what I would be doing if I wasn't making speedrunning content. And, because he has access to PAL region video games, he's European. I believe he's Irish. I might be wrong. Like, he gets like, he can easily find and play, like, PAL exclusive games. And he also has an audience that, like, knows more about PAL exclusive games. And the PAL exclusive library on PS1 is fucking insane. Okay. This might be... There's no way that's Final Vlad, right? There's no way that's Final Vlad, right? Shit. I kind of want a soft reset. Fuck. I only have one library card left. Dude, this sucks ass. Yeah, it's not enough complexity. So it's just a random Vlad that's also relatively high complexity on, like, layer 5 or 6 or something. Because getting to 9 is kind of hard. Like, if I can make a YouTube career out of, like, going to GDQs and then discussing all of the jank bullshit video games that we find at GDQ and discussing them at length, I would be so happy, man. Because that's, like, I don't know. I think most people are understanding that human beings have multitudes of layers to them. Obviously, most people know me as the guy who is, like, good at Symphony of the Night or whatever. But this is merely just, like, one aspect of the things I'm interested in. I mean, that does sound really interesting. Yeah, but then it's, like, the opportunity cost of, like, starting a new channel and then, like, even worse, like, trying to pivot my channel, or even worse than that, trying to split my channel's audience. Like, the idea of running another channel sounds kind of miserable, to be honest. Because I could always just keep those hobbies to myself, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to be content for other people. Like, I guess to finish what I was saying about, like, people existing in multiple layers is, like, I've recently been into Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, but, like, I'm never going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. Like, there's already plenty of people that do fantastic job with Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. And, like, yeah, could I also do it and do it well? Probably. But do I want to? Nah. You know what I mean? Yeah, human-like guys, exactly. Any human-like creatures in the chat? Dude, I could not be happier with how the commentary went for the reverse boss order run. So many beautiful moments. I love that the gravity of the run itself kind of, like, got alleviated, and then we just started doing Hank Hill impressions and shit. Like, that was so fun. Great times. I guess if I wasn't already finding success with, like, the speedrunning content and, like, the randomizer content, I would be much more inclined to try out new things. But, like, I don't know. Plus, I'm in the process of, like, still finding new things to innovate in like the speedrunning content sphere. Like I have a really, really cool content idea that I think could be like a interesting series. It does require some collaboration with other people, and I'm in the process of talking to other people like literally right now. Like I literally tweeted about it after getting home from GDQ. I'm like, yo, we should do stuff together as a community instead of just like being stuck in our insular bubbles and then never leaving. Because things like GDQ only exist because people were open-minded to like watching and caring about other speedruns other than the ones they actually literally played. 7, 8, 11, 12, 14. Oh, I was one off. Uh-oh. It's literally nothing. Oh no! My glitchless speedrun is ruined! I got the dumb glitch. SotN blows people away. I think SotN is a great marathon video game to show people because it is visually impressive and it's like obvious that you're doing tons of glitches and stuff like that. So for like an old school appreciator of speedruns, I feel like SotN is a fantastic. Even like new school, I think speedrun fans can still appreciate SotN speedruns, but I don't know. But obviously, you know, the glitches is cheating crowd has always been a loud vocal, what am I thinking of? Vocal, not local. What the fuck? A loud vocal minority. That's kind of a tongue twister. Just wanted to pop in and say, stick around on GDQ, SotN's top 2 favorite games, loving Silicon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it a lot since it's like the most recent big thing to happen. But yeah, GDQ was a shit ton of fun. I got to meet a lot of fantastic people. I got to do a lot of really important and cool things. I'll also say that like the amount of money raised was kind of wild because people, myself included, have been kind of on the, hey, yo, GDQ done felled off. They're not getting the same viewership they used to. They're not, you know. They're not as hip and poppin' as they once were. But, like, they beat the previous AGDQ record. And usually, Summer Games Done Quicks don't get nearly as much viewership or donations as the AGDQs, the Awesome Games Done Quicks. So, like, for another event that happened right afterward that was expected to do worse, actually do better is, like, crazy. So... how many presets so far? It's literally this in Bounty Hunter. This is our second one for the day, and we've been streaming for like 4 hours. I think we've been getting not so great seeds, and also I've been yapping a lot, but, you know, that's life. You've been watching some other runs pop up in the recommendations. I'll say the games list has also been kind of fucking super mega hot fire for the last couple of events. I think the games list committee has gotten very much in tuned to doing really cool, inventive, interesting, and creative stuff, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I've been kind of on autopilot, but also the seed like has been sucking the soul out of me, so if I think too much about it, I'll scream and cry and piss and shit and fart, so... Okay, there was nothing there. I didn't see the Dirge of Cerberus speedrun. I need to, though. These are typically the 2 longest ones. I mean, there are other long presets in the pool, but, you know, we'll get there when we get there. We are deciding which preset we play via a random wheel, and I think like maybe adding randomness on top of randomness is we're overloading the random. Okay, we reset that. Here's an idea. I think we warp to back to reverse reverse Alrox's quarters and then keep going that way. Dude, the Halo 3 co-op run was pretty sick. The Sekiro run was also sick. My run, look, I'll toot my own horn a little bit. It was kind of sick nasty with it. Like, that run would have been world record, timing-wise, just a few months ago. So, like, execution-wise, it went really well. How long does it take to go from casual to respectable runner? In this game, as little time as you'd want. We've seen people, like, be world record level ready in, like, just a few months. This game has very little frills or bullshit, especially in, like, any percent. So you could, like, become a very respectable runner in, like, a matter of a month if you put in the time and effort and practice. But very few people have the skills to know how to practice efficiently to get good in a short amount of time. Most people just do whatever they can to have fun, and they optimize their fun, which is fair. But also for some people, optimizing fun means optimizing how good they get at the game as quickly as possible. Yeah, we failed literally like the first trick of the run, and then everything else was great. So it was a great showcase. Nah, at GDQs, like, you can find people to talk to. There's, like, so much stuff going on. Like, I find myself also just, like, hanging out with people from very, very different communities. It's one of the reasons why I feel like the online presence of speedrunners, where they just are on stream grinding, specifically because they probably care about their own sub numbers, they care more about, like, viewership, they care more about, like, making this their career. Which is fair. Like, you know, you have to, if you're trying to do this for a living, you have to dedicate a certain number of hours to just, like, yourself and, like, producing your own content and stuff. But, like, in person, the vibes are just so different. And they're so much better, personally. But did I do the qualifier seeds yet? No, I have not. Is there, like, a deadline? Because I'm not allowed to stream those. Again, speaking of content and, like, how it dictates time investment and stuff like that. Being asked to do seeds off stream where I can't turn those into content is like a very hard ask right now because I'm very behind on Dragon Blitz Daily content. Purely because of interest in the games. I think you will find things to be interested in. Like, that is by far the least thing you should be worried about because there are people doing interesting shit all the time. And as long as you're, like, somewhat open-minded to video games being cool, I think you'll figure it out just fine and find people to vibe with. I mean, my first GDQ ever, I knew literally Rom Scout and Epic and Ben. And I only knew them via internet. I never met them in real life. I'm gonna die. But there was enough people doing interesting shit that I just, like, asked them, like, hey, what's this? And that's, like, the easiest way to make friends. IMO. I guess also, like, running tournaments as well that tend to get people interested in what you're doing helps. I mean, if you ever were at a GDQ, your ass is playing Evil Zone, whether you like it or not. And that alone is going to get you talking to people. Son of a bitch. Where are the transformations? It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Holy fuck. Sorry. I think they've done StarCraft 64 at GDQ, yeah. I vaguely remember somebody running it at, like, last year's SGDQ or something like that. It's happened, for sure. This room is so much easier when it's not constantly lagging. Kids these days don't know how hard it is to do lagless in this room, and they never will. Oh, patch notes? They patched transformations out? Damn it, dude. Unlucky. Real quick, do I have poison invincibility? I do not. Well, we simply just won't get poisoned. It's that simple. Oh, shit. When did I get that? God damn. Well, we have a Varda. That'll help. Uh-oh. No, I got poisoned. The one thing I said it wouldn't happen to me. No! No! Dude, being immune to dark damage is kind of fucking nice. Yeah, I didn't parry the fucking bug. I could be immune to fire as well with the fire shield, but lazy. No! So I think the idea is you go, stop it, stop it. 1, 2, diagonal, third one. Yeah, that's enough to get you up there. You have to do more full jumps. And then this one, if you stay to the left, you're fine until the last one. Yeah. So I just need to count that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably 7 is enough. Yeah. Isn't this the vanilla music for this area? I'm pretty sure it is. The one thing I wish they did in SotN, obviously, like, the second castle was kind of like a last-minute thing, kind of. But I wish they had more music tracks for the second castle. Come on. Random Vlad acquired. They can add more soundtracks in SotN 2. They should, yeah. Bro, if SotN is so good, why isn't there a SotN 2, actually, now that I think about it? Maybe this game is washed. Maybe it's actually bad. That was a cool sprite. I might need to come back here later, so I'm gonna grab this warp. This is gonna be like a 2.5 hour seed, I'm pretty sure. Because we have 0 transformations. And we've also found 0 progression items in the second castle so far. That actually lead to progression, I should say. I mean, I guess we did technically find Spike Breaker here, but like, that doesn't mean anything, you know? Oh my god, get up there. Oh, how silly. The boomerang progression, I forgot. Get me out of here, man. Fucking flea dragons. As soon as you have a flea guy riding a thing, it's over, man. It's fucking over. Another library card is nice. I'll take it. That'll help, for sure. Just buy the rights and make your own Castlevania 2. The thing is, I don't think Konami would sell me the rights to Castlevania for any amount of money because, like, if they wanted money, they would make more Castlevania games. And they would, like, lease out the rights to it more often. But, like, they don't do that. So it seems like it's not that they want money, it's that they want money that requires literally zero input from them and zero risk, which is why that their entire corporation is addicted to gacha, gambling, pachinko, trading card games, which is essentially gambling on the business side of things, because it's literally just people purchasing products that don't have guaranteed things in them. So, like, I don't know, man. Also, very funny. I think somebody at GDQ is like, it's crazy that Konami's never, like, worked with you for a sponsor. And I'm like, first of all, what would I help Konami advertise, first of all? Second of all, like, do you hear the shit I talk about them on my stream? Ain't no way they want to work with me. There's no way. I just don't have it in me to lie, man. I don't have it in me to fucking lie for scraps of corporate money. It's just not who I am. Oh. Can you die, please? Thank you. If it was a huge amount of corporate money, look, if it was a huge amount of corporate money, I would make a post in my Discord that's like, hey guys, like, be chill. The bag is very fat. And here's what I plan on spending it on. But it needs to be fat. I don't want no thin bag. I want it to be a fat bag. I want that shit looking like the $1,000 bag from Symphony of the Night. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, it just is something that will probably not come up because I don't have... One, we're in a bit of a recession, especially when it comes to online internet content. So, like, advertisers are understanding that metrics are down across the board on all websites that aren't literally just TikTok. And I think even TikTok technically is down from their, like, peak pandemic numbers. Because, you know, people don't have the same amount of free time as they used to. So, like, trying to bargain, like, an insane sack of cash off of some random internet online thing is just not going to happen. Can I get you in the air, please? Thank you. Oh, here we go. What if SotN 2 is included? Now we're talking. Can I just get Soul Bat? No, please, dude. There's like so few checks left. No. Don't give me like the transformation at the very end of the fucking castle, bro. We've been playing for an hour and a half. I've been shield dashing this whole time. Come on. I don't know. I don't think I would be the best guy for making a new game, obviously. But if they needed somebody to play test it, I'd be fucking ecstatic. Went to take a cat nap and this adventure seed is still happening. Mm-hmm. It's one of those. Hey, at least we're only missing 2 Vlad relics. So, like, it could be worse. Not by a lot, but it could be worse. Probably should go the other way. But also, I'm stupid, so I'm going to go this way. You can't... Oh, you can stand there. I was gonna say, you can't, like, jump into that hole very easily. I mean, getting poisoned is like whatever. At least we get good music while we suffer. Wowzers! Sword card? Thanks, game. That's exactly what I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks left. Fuck me, man. I can't believe this shit. Well, now I'm poisoned here, which means I'm gonna die. Can my poison go away yet, please? That's fine. Five familiars before you have 5 Vlads? Haha. Whoever generated the seed is banned. True. Mods? Send them to a randomizer re-education camp. Mods, unplug their Ethernet cable. Mods, give them a swirly. Oh my god. All right. 4 Vlads before a single transformation. At least the boners get to rise up. It's been so long, boners. It's been so long. You can finally arise once again. Don't hurt yourself. If you if the boners like keep rising like that for more than what is it, 5 hours, call a doctor. Can you at least let the first transformation be Soul of Bat, please? As a doctor, it's 4 hours. Gotcha. I just want to know. Yo, thank you, Lynn, for the gifted sub to Gaboon. I just want to know who's sitting there with, like, just sitting there rock hard for 3.5 hours, and they're just like, oh, it hasn't been 4 hours yet. This is totally normal. Like, I would be concerned if it lasted for, like, I don't know, like 45 minutes. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Shit, if that shit lasts longer than 3 minutes, I'm concerned. You mean that's not normal? No, I'm not standing around rock hard for... Oh, there it is. That's probably our transformation then. It could be mist into bat and wolf locked behind mist locations. Might as well clean up this area first before we make any definitive statements. Although I'm pretty sure that's what it has to be, right? Let's do some math real quick. It was Jewel of Open 1, Gravity Boots 2, Leaf Stone 3, Glasses 4, Rings 5, Six Mist, 7 Bat, 8 Wolf is at Spikebreaker, 9 Final Vlad is locked behind Wolf, and yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Welcome, Kilmars. So I think Wolf is locked behind Spikebreaker and Final Vlad is locked behind yeah, it's complexity 9. The pinned message explains it. So this has to be nothing, but I'm gonna check it just in case, because like we've been playing for almost 2 hours, and I'm scared that I'm forgetting something. Okay, it's nothing. So I believe I have it all mapped out now, and it's like the worst possible situation, which is, I believe, transformation of some kind. Probably Mist. It can be Mist or Bat, technically. Is at Holy Glasses into the other. Because Bat unlocks Spikebreaker, Mist unlocks all of the, like, 5 Mist locations. Mist probably also unlocks Wolf. So either Mist or Wolf is at Spikebreaker, I'm pretty sure. I guess it could be Bat is at... Yeah, it could be Bat at Glasses, Wolf at Spikebreaker, Mist locked behind Jewel Sword or Barrel Circlet, and then Final Vlad Relic locked behind Mist. So some combination of Bat, Wolf, and Mist are the final locks on complexity. And those are the only transformations, obviously, which means we're basically doing an entire seed without transformations, so... And the best part about it is, I guess Wolf is technically an option too, because Wolf unlocks the Allrocks location and the Akmadon location. So yeah, any of the transformations, actually, now that I think about it, can be at the Glasses location. What about the Jewel Sword location? It's possible that the Jewel Sword location comes up. It's likely that it does come up. Actually. Either Jewel Sword or Barrel Circlet are very likely to come up. Because you can't get to enough complexity without it, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yep. On the bright side, that means the next location is Allrocks or Akmadon. And Allrocks is right here at the very least. On the bright side, we can kind of go fast now. I am sorry, but I do not speak Portuguese or understand Portuguese. He's sitting in the chair for funsies. I might have a better weapon at this point, but he just said he's Brazilian and saw one of the runs. That's cool. Glad to hear it. Need a translator. I just prefer to keep the chat English only, even though I know many people in the chat understand Portuguese. It just makes it simpler for me. Son of a bitch. That means we have to go to the second castle, which means we're zigzagging between the castles probably like 2 more times. He wants to see 80% live. That's cool. We might be doing an 80% race later today. So, of all days, today might be that day. Akmaldadon, that's me. We've been playing the seed so long that Twitch is going to run ads again in 10 minutes. Can I beat the seed before the ads run? Let's find out. My guess is probably not, to be honest, because I already see myself going between the castles at least one more time. I do have a library card at least, though. I'll go that. Do I not run that category anymore? I mean, I can run it, but I already explained in that video that it's just difficult to feel motivated to run it. Bonk. There's also just not really like a big incentive to be running any percent. There's not like a bounty or a reason to really be like optimizing the run. Outside of my own personal like wishes for where I want that run to be. And as it stands right now, I just don't have the energy to devote to resetting for a 1 in 8 chance to just get past the prologue. Like that alone makes it like really annoying. Plus all of the other annoyances with any percent. I might grind it eventually, but I just wouldn't hold your breath. Like, if there was some serious competition, I would consider it, but as it stands right now, there aren't. There's unfortunately not anybody who is going to be close to breaking that record anytime soon. Not even necessarily due to, like, skill differential. It's just, you know, how many people own the Xbox version and are willing to grind out the luck mode run and also are good enough to, like, do it. There's not very many people that fit into that category, you know? But if there was some serious competition, I would very much consider it. Because it would at the very least be, like, exciting and interesting, you know? Instead of just like, hey, guy who is already the best at the game is trying to lower the time. It's like, you know. It's a much more limited scope. I have Tulkas. Yeah, we'll use Tulkas. God damn, he's dead as fuck. Hadouken! Okay. I'll keep the Iron Fist on. Fuck it. I do have the entrance warp, so we'll go do that. Yeah, that's the downside with high complexity seeds that also have a billion checks, is that the odds that bat is locked. You know what's the best part about this? Is this means that the possible checks are barrel circlet, jewel sword, or spike breaker. All of those are all possibilities. So. Yeah. A billion checks plus, oh, that was the right stop. I missed my my bus. Imagine, if you will, a bus, and every 21 frames, might as well 200.6 while I'm at it. True, actually, I should. On the bright side, there's only one check left in the second castle. And then I can library cart back to the first castle regardless of what it is. Although if it's missed, it's kind of suboptimal for me, but whatever. That unironically might be best case scenario for us. Where's my punch? My iron fist. I tried to cheat. Nobody tell my mom that I tried to cheat in a video game by doing a glitch. Bum. 4 minutes until ads, everybody. Brace yourselves. You know what I should be streaming instead of Symphony of the Night? I should be streaming Balatro, man. Now that Northern Lion's finished with the game, I should pick up where he left off. Become the new premier dog shit streamer at Balatro. Where I don't even focus on the game at all and just talk about bullshit. That's basically what I do, but with SotN. Any Balatro gamers in the chat? All right, doggy, go fast. Okay, could have been worse. Imagine Balatro PS1 port. That'd be sick, actually. Unironically, I'd play the shit out of that. Okay, we might be able to sub to this if we find the last Vlad relic at library. Because that's the first place we're checking. Because there's a couple of options for the last Vlad relic. It could be it's 1 in 4. Library, Spike Breaker, Reverse Library, and Badlier locations, which is also in the reverse outer wall. So I wonder how many games would be huge if they thought of them a few generations earlier. Like Slay the Spire for SNES or something. I need to play Slay the Spire. Now that I am like deck builder roguelike pilled because of Balatro, I'm like, holy shit, wait, maybe this Slay the Spire shit is actually going to be hype. You know what I mean? Die. If I wasn't already a streamer in this genre, aka Castlevania, I'd probably be streaming roguelike games because they're probably my favorite general genre. But most roguelikes are, you know, even the biggest roguelikes are still like indie games. So I feel like from a professional standpoint, that might not be the best decision. I don't know. The only roguelike I stuck to is Pokerogue. I never played Pokerogue. I feel like I would have liked it for sure, but indie games are fucking amazing though. They are. No, nothing against indie games. The streamer ecosystem is not kind to people who only play indie games most of the time. Very few people can get away with being indie game mains. The audience, because you're constantly having to sell your game to your audience, as opposed to just relying on the intellectual property doing the heavy lifting for you, or just like AAA marketing happening for you, so you don't have to advertise the game on top of showcasing content for it. That's what makes making content about indie games so difficult. I've played the Aria roguelike. It's really good. I'm really bad at it, but it's really good. I should play more of it. This is nothing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, sub 2 hours is not happening, unfortunately. It was a good save split, though. Dude, I can't even imagine trying to race this with, like, a 1 in 4 chance to guess the correct location at the very end to find the final Vlad is fucking miserable. Would like to see you play it again. Maybe as, like, a every once in a while thing, but I definitely couldn't, like, play it all the time, you know what I mean? Especially because, 1, I'm not very good at it, and 2... I feel like if you wanted to watch somebody play it, you have better options. Or at the very least, you have more options than just me. You know what I mean? Yeah, one more. Is that why I only see people streaming things I have no interest in? Well, I think most people are bad at streaming, and also streaming is like a difficult business to like know if you're doing it well or not. But in general, people are probably like those games because they're very popular games, and they're just streaming them because they like the game. There probably isn't some sort of deeper meta level analysis of, oh, I have to stream League of Legends because it's the biggest category on Twitch or whatever. Because most people know that, like, you're not going to watch a random guy play League of Legends 99% of the time. I think it just more comes down to people like those games, so they're going to stream them. But hypothetically, if you're looking to broaden your audience, you want it to be in a game genre or just like a game series that has a lot of room for growth. It's one of the reasons why Symphony of the Night is my favorite game of all time. But would I recommend becoming a Symphony of the Night streamer? I would say no. If your goal is to make money off of it, I should say. If you want to do it because you love the game, hell yeah. I mean, that's why I started. I just loved the game and wanted to do speedruns of it. And the speedrunning community existed on Twitch. But trying to make a career out of it is very difficult. Like, if I put the same level of effort and, like, quality into my videos and streams and was as good as I am at SotN in, like, a different video game, I probably would be, like, a millionaire if I just instead played Mario 64. As annoying as that is to say out loud. But ultimately, if I wanted to maximize my revenue making content in general, now I'm confused. Oh, it was a 1 in 5. I forgot that Alucard, Twilight Cloak is also in the pool of missed locations. If I were the Elden Ring guy. The issue with being the Elden Ring guy is I never had a chance to do that because I was behind by not being a Dark Souls guy. I probably could have been an Elden Ring guy if I had, like, stuck to Elden Ring and only made content about it. But at that time, like, SotN Randomizer was popping off and stuff like that. So, like, I don't think there's a world where... And I was already full-time content creation by the time Elden Ring came out. So, like, completely changing my content strategy for Elden Ring was an idea I had, but it didn't make sense because, like, I would have been completely alienating my audience. Because as we talked about in the earlier parts of the stream, as awesome as Elden Ring is, and as much as I think the people who like SotN will also like Elden Ring, the demographics don't work out that way because Elden Ring is not a big seller in Latin America and in the Philippines, which is like the largest markets outside of the US for Elden Ring. So if there was a larger crossover, I probably would be in a better spot for sure. So.
Tribute.
Yo, what up, dude?
Steal men's
Welcome, welcome.
souls and make them your slaves.
Where were the transformations? Wolf was at Glasses, Holy Glasses location. Akmadon was Bat. Mist was at Jewel Sword. And then Final Vlad was here. That's disgusting. Yeah, the seed was pretty miserable. To be fair, adventure seeds aren't usually much better. Best case scenario for an adventure seed is that the highest complexity is the second castle, and then you just find the last Vlad relic in the second castle. Like as soon as you get there. And then you have an hour-long seed. Nearly all my friends play a ton. Elden Ring is pretty big, but a lot of people don't speak English, so they'd rather watch the content in Spanish. That's also fair, yeah. That also could be an issue, is that, like, maybe a big portion of my audience doesn't care that I speak English, but they don't understand it very well, but because the game they understand, they, like, stick around for that. I don't know. Either way. There's an alternate universe where I stuck with Elden Ring content, because I was making Elden Ring content when the game first came out. I was doing, like, preliminary speedrun routing and, like, some multiplayer, like, stuff with, like, invasions and shit. And then I was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't alienate my audience that already cares about SotN stuff too much. Roguelikes require a lot of dedication to them, because your first couple of playthroughs, you, like, get your shit kicked in. And it's, like, part of the experience, so you have to be okay with, like, losing. So, what up, Eldritch? Welcome back. We're still doing the same fucking seed. Adventure mode is... Oh, boy, if you've been waiting for my opinion on Adventure Randomizer and where it's going to land on the tier list, you showed up at the great time. Yeah. How far am I into the tier list? This is the second one. So this is the second seed of 32. Get down here. Eat my fists, nerd. I just want to punch him. There we go. I'm calling my senator. This should be illegal. I don't want to point fingers, but I didn't generate this seed. Somebody out there generated the seed for me. And I think the punishment for generating such a heinous seed, mods, play peekaboo with them. That's their punishment. They must win a round of peekaboo. How do you win peekaboo exactly? To the Shadow Realm.
Trouble the soul of my mother.
Holy. Alrighty, y'all. Like, what do I even say about this? Fucking adventure. I'd rather go outside. I'd rather go outside. Look, adventure can be fun if you need to waste 2 hours. Actually, you know what? I got it. A fine waste of 2+ hours. I think that's more fair. I think it's better if you have 2 hours that you just need to kill and you want to play through SotN. There you go. Boot up adventure and like shield dash for 2 hours. Oh, man. Hey, but if you think that I'm wrong and adventure is actually secretly the best preset ever and I just got a bad seed, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, leave a like, join the live stream over on twitch.tv/dragonblitz, and I will see ya in the next one. Bye-bye, YouTube.